we're gonna get started soon. I wonder if you can hear it. Probably right here. Hello, hi Maddie. Hi Ellie. Hi Yadi. Hi, we're gonna get started in a little bit. Thank you guys for joining. I completely forgot to send out a message that I was gonna do the live today. Usually I post something and I completely forgot today, so if you guys want to stick around, it shouldn't last any more than 15 minutes. I'm gonna try to make it quick, but we'll get started in a little bit. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to join. And so today is gonna be I want to talk about self-care, so you guys will see what I'm gonna do in a little bit. So let's see how Eileen! Hi Martha! Or maybe Jesus too. Thank you. So this is my little robe, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of Christmas themed, but I got it for Christmas. Well, I did get it for Christmas 2-3 years ago, but I never wear it because it's really, really warm. But it does have a little hoodie. It's super cute. I got it for my sister-in-law, for my brother. Hi, Narita! Well, let's see. A couple more people are joining, guys, so I'll give it another sec or two. Can you guys hear the music? Let me see. If it's too loud, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So today I wanted to talk about self-care. So I've done a couple videos already. We're at the end of January and I've done a little bit of everything. I think I've talked about just life, embracing your singleness, being grateful. I've talked about, what else did I talk about? Just styling, some tips. I did a vlog on my trip to Arizona. What else? So I've done a couple different things. So today I'm okay, I want to talk about a little bit of self-care because I feel sometimes we're always on a rush and we forget to take care of ourselves. And the older you get, the more you realize how important it is to take care of yourself, mostly as a girl. So I wanted to talk about that today. And also because those of you that are from the Midwest, it's been ridiculously crazy the last couple days. It's been below zero weather. Today obviously was especially crazy and cold. So it was around this morning, I think it was the worst. It got negative 22 degrees negative 22 degrees, so it was below zero, but that was without the wind chill. When you went outside and you felt the wind because it was super windy all day, it got down to I think the lowest it got was negative 48 degrees. So that was pretty bad. I personally tried not to go outside at all today. I stuck up my hand a couple times, but that was it. My brother was brave enough to go out and warm up the cars for us to just make sure that they were turning on. And Gracia went out to do an experiment with the water. But besides that, we try to stay in and just stay warm. Obviously they said that if you're out too long and you expose your skin, it can cause frostbite. So we don't want any of that. So yeah, it was definitely an interesting day today. And then tomorrow, because the weather's going to continue for tomorrow, we're not going to also have, I'm not going to go to work. They're closing our offices, so we're going to just work from home. So I'll be stuck at home all day tomorrow too, which was what happened today. So thus this. So I was in my PJs all day, and then I finally ran in the shower. And then we kind of sat around for a while, watched a movie, and then I hadn't done anything to myself, absolutely nothing. So I tried curling my hair at least a little bit to look decent in front of you guys. And I left my face blank because I was okay, since I'm going to talk about self-care, I want to do a mask. So, let's see. So here's one that I bought at Target. It's called Light Up Face Mask. I've done this one a couple times before, and I really like it. So I'll explain why I'm going to do this one in particular. So those of you that have known me for a while know that I've suffered, since I got to my mid-20s, I got really, really severe acne. It was just bad. It got to the point where it was I was so embarrassed, I didn't want to go out in public. It got so bad to where you touched it and it would hurt. And it wasn't just acne, it was cystic acne, kind of where it was deep in your pores and it would hurt. So it was terrible. I went to dermatologists, and after several different prescription drugs, I finally got on one that calmed it down. But by the time it calmed down, it had been months that my skin was already completely scarred. It was damaged. My tissue was damaged. it was really, really bad, guys. So it was like a really hard time for me. But at least I had it under control. So then it was more or less trying to repair all the damage that had been done already. And it's taken a while. So a couple years went up after that, and it wasn't about until maybe 2 years ago again, a little bit after my 30. When I hit 30, like I started getting acne again, but it would like come and go. Like it wasn't like horrible like it was in my mid-20s. And I'm like, okay, I'm an adult. Like, why am I still breaking out? Like, this isn't normal, right? So I went back to my dermatologist, and they pretty much flat out told me, they're like, it's coming back slowly, but it could get really bad again. Do you really want it to get bad again? And I'm like, I never want to go through what I went through when I was in my mid-20s because it completely traumatized me. So I'm like, I don't want to go back to that. And they're like, okay, well, so they gave me like a couple gels and things, but it was only like it'd calm it for like a day or two, and then it kind of would come back again. So I was like, I need something like permanent that's going to just like make me have clear skin, you know? So I made the big decision, because I say big because it's a lot of responsibility. It's a big commitment. After I did my research, I finally went on Accutane. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Accutane, but Accutane is a really, really strong prescription that they give you, which dries up like your pores. And it's so extreme where you constantly, every month, before they give you or before you renew your prescription, you actually have to have a blood test done. You have to have a blood test done, and you have to have a pregnancy test done, just because they never want to have you under that medication just in case you're going to get pregnant or you're going to be anything like that. Of course, like that was fine for me, but they do blood tests just to make sure that it's not damaging any of your organs and so forth. So it is a very like hard medication that they put you on. So they're pills, and you take them twice a day. And they increase the dosage as the months go by, because you take it for, I think it was like 7 to 8 months you take it for. So I finally decided to go on that. And like I said, it's every month before they renew your prescription. You go in and they fill it after you've passed all your tests. So it was, like I said, a big commitment. It was pricey. Thank God that my insurance covered most of it, but it can be very expensive if you're not like an insurance and they don't see that it's severe. So I did that for about the 7 to 8 months, about I think it's almost 2 years ago. But the only side effect of that, well, there's several, but what really got to me, and one of the ones that they have, is you get really, really, really dry skin. And I mean like dry skin, like it like sucks everything in your pores. And I always was the type of person that had like oily skin, and I would always use whatever I could to like tame my oiliness. Like I would use those little like the sheets, the oil absorbent sheets. Like I would use all sorts of stuff just so like my face would be somewhat dry. But anyway, so once I went on Accutane, like it completely like sucked up like every single moisture that I had in my face. So I constantly had to like try to do everything to moisturize my skin. And they gave me like some really like some things that I would have never considered. So I'm gonna share those with you guys as well. But before I move on, I'm gonna put this one on because, so long story short, as I keep explaining to you guys, I'm gonna try to open this without making a mess, because it's a mask, one of those masks that's kind of like wet, and I don't want to make a mess everywhere. So I did that, like I said, for like about 8 months, and then finally it cleared up my skin. But every month I had to obviously go in with my dermatologist. They had to make sure that my skin was doing okay, that I didn't have any like current breakouts, and that I was everything was under control, of course, because if not, then they would stop it. And then it could get to the point where like if you're not doing well, like your blood results come back and they're not good. Don't laugh at me, guys. So this is a little headband that Lisa gave me for Christmas. So see, and so I'm gonna put this one on, and it's just a base mask. So hopefully I can talk once I put this on, because I did not test this out, guys. I usually do this in my room and I'm completely by myself and no one's watching me, but whatever, right? YOLO, right? So let's see, can you guys still hear me? Okay, don't laugh at me. Okay, cute. Thank you, Eileen. Okay, can you guys still see me somewhat? Okay, so I'm supposed to leave this on for 10 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna leave it on hopefully for like 15 minutes while I keep talking to you guys. But anyways, So the reason why I chose this one, I'm going to show it to you guys once again for those that just joined. It's called a Light Up Face Mask. So what this has is a lot of lemon ingredients, and it helps brighten up your skin. It helps reduce the discoloration. It kind of helps brighten it up. And what I really, really like about it is that it's paraben free. It's silicone free. It doesn't have any mineral oils, and obviously it's been dermatology tested. And I got this one at I think it was Target. I think I got this at Target. So anyways, like I've done this one before, and I like it because after I got off of my Accutane, I had a lot of like dark scarring, because you know, after you pop your pimples, like you got this like dark spot. And I've tried different creams. I've done so many things, guys. Like I've spent money, which is really sad. Like I'm getting ingredients and things for my like face so I can kind of reduce all those like scars and dark spots. And I haven't really been able to find anything. So this, because I've noticed a difference with these, so I try to do these once a week. But I'm also going to share stuff with you guys that like I use on my face. So here's my little baggie. Can you guys see it? So I keep this under my sink, and it has like all the stuff that I normally use. So to add to my story, after I got Accutane, my skin was better, thank God. I was more like presentable in public. And then I barely like 3 months ago, I looked into like different treatments that they have to kind of help out your face. So as we know, like the older you get, like the more treatment you need, because obviously you age and you get wrinkles and you know, all sorts of stuff that happens once you get older. So I started looking into doing, I think it's called Dermaplaning. So Dermaplaning is like a treatment where you go to like whatever, like a salon or wherever, your doctor's office, wherever they offer those. And they get like a little like scrub or like a knife, I guess you could call it. And they kind of like scrub your face. And what that does is it helps to obviously take out like all the peach fuzz, and it also helps like renew like your cells. So it helps renew your cells, like your pores, and then it helps absorb things like masks and like different serums and like your moisturizer. It helps like absorb all of that a lot better. So I try to go, I've been twice to it, and then tomorrow's my third appointment. So the first appointment was just a dermaplaning, and then the last appointment and tomorrow they're gonna add a facial at the end, which really helps like you like absorb all the different things that they put on your face, obviously, right? So I've really enjoyed that the last couple of months that I've done it, because I've noticed a huge difference on my face. So I'm obviously not a doctor, like I'm obviously not a dermatologist, I'm obviously not anything like that. I can just tell you my experience and how it's been for me, and I've loved it so far. Like I feel like it's really been really good to my skin. It helps absorb like my serums a lot better and all of that stuff. So what I use also, I only use this like maybe twice a week, and I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me show you guys. It's like a little roller. I think this is called a Microneedling roller. I don't even know what they're called. So I got this one at TJ Maxx, and it has like, I don't know if you guys can see it. It has like these little needles like at the end of the roller, and you obviously like roll this on your face. You do it, I do it like I said 2 to 3 times a week depending on how much time I have. But you do that once you like wash your face, and you roll it around, and that helps open up your pores, so you can also put on your serums and stuff, and it helps like absorb it so much better. So I've been doing the what is it called? What do I call it? The dermaplaning, the microneedling. I've been doing serums for like the last 3 months, guys. And for those of you that really like want to learn about that, because I'm obviously still learning, like it's like a big investment you kind of just do to yourself. And more or less, that's what I wanted to just kind of tell you guys. Like, there's nothing wrong in doing something nice for yourself. There's nothing wrong in like doing a facial mask. There's nothing wrong with going to the dermatologist. There's nothing wrong in like going to the day at the spa or getting your nails done or a massage. Like, I think everybody needs it. Like, we're constantly on the go. We're constantly stressing out about work or school or our families or our friends or our responsibilities. Like, we're constantly doing something, right? And I feel like we forget about ourselves because we're so, I'm sorry, I keep looking because I'm like grabbing my napkins. we're always so worried about everybody else and okay, what is my family doing? What are my friends doing? Or what, you know, it's work, what do I have to finish doing? But like, it's so easy to forget about ourselves sometimes and not take care of ourselves. And I think self-care, now that I'm older, I feel like it's so important, guys. Like, it's so important to just take care of yourself. And even men, like, obviously, like, I'm a girl at 7. You're probably thinking, oh, well, girls probably need it more or whatever, or we're just more girly. But guys need it too, you know, like, go get a nice shave, or go get, like, a nice facial or a massage. Get your nails, you can get your nails done too, get them clipped and polished so your hands look nice. Like, there's so many things that sometimes we just forget. And we might not notice sometimes, but other people notice, like, oh man, like, esa persona ni se peinó, you know, and like, they're over here doing things or saying things, you know, or like, that person didn't even do this or that. And like, you know, self-image, unfortunately, wherever we go, like, that's what they see first, right? So, now I'm not saying to go all extra and like all out and stuff either, but you know, just take care of yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I saw a quote the other day and it really caught my attention. And it said, shout out to Jose! Thank you for joining, Jose. So then I saw a quote the other day and it said something like, self-care is not selfish, because it isn't, guys. Like, obviously, if you're like obsessing over how you look and you're constantly doing things to like paying money to do stuff to your face, like to where it's like extreme, obviously that's a different story. But if you're taking care of yourself just to look presentable, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that, like, on my behalf. And I don't want to like touch the subject on other stuff like makeup and stuff, because that's everybody's choice, right? Like, what you want to put on your face, but at least like just maintaining it and taking care of it, like, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know how long I've had this on for, guys. I don't know if anybody knows. It's probably only been like 5 minutes. But I'm trying to keep it here because I feel like I'm talking too much and like it keeps moving, and I feel like I look like I'm like Nacho Libre or something. But anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys what I have in my bag, because it's really helped me out. So first of all, make sure, guys or girls, you have to cleanse your face. Like, you have to, because whether we like it or not. Okay, this is like annoying me because it keeps coming down here. So I'm gonna take it off, guys. Hope you guys don't mind. Usually I leave it on for at least 15 minutes, but okay. So this one in particular, you're not supposed to wash it off. You just kind of rub it around your face. So this is as raw as it gets, guys. You guys are seeing me with like absolutely nothing on my face but like my mask. So this is me, guys. Take it or leave it. Just kidding. So this is me. Okay, anyway, so I put the serum on all over my face. You just kind of like smear it. Okay, awesome. It's everywhere. And so anyways, going back to what I said before, you have to cleanse your face. So that's something that's so important. I think sometimes we just get lazy and we're like, okay, I want to go to bed, or we get up in the morning and we're in a rush and we just like brush our teeth y vámonos. But it's so important to like take care of your face, guys. Mostly like in the summertime, I think, but every day, like, you know, we're outside and you get debris in your face, all like the different particles, like everything, guys. And that's like something that like I've suffered. That's why like I started getting acne too, because of my pores. So this has worked like miracles for me, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I have some background noise. Sorry. So this is like huge, guys. Like, it's called Cetaphil, and my dermatologist recommended it for me, and it's been like a miracle saver. Like, you have no idea how many like face washes I've tried, how many scrubs I've tried, like so many things, and this has just worked perfectly fine. It can be a little pricey, but it's just a cleanser. You put it on your hands, you wash your face, and it's done. And believe it or not, it actually removes makeup pretty well. Like I'm surprised, because I use like waterproof mascara sometimes, and it removes it like really well. So Cetaphil, guys, just for your face, to wash it. It works miracles. The next thing I use to also wash my face, and I only use this like maybe twice a week, and I found this online. It's a brand called Farmacy. I don't know if you guys can see it. So it's like farm and then C, and it's supposed to be like organic stuff. But it's like it's called a gentle exfoliating grain, whatever material. And it's really interesting because when I first bought it and I looked at it, I'm like, what is this? This doesn't look like a regular face detergent thing, or face wash, not detergent, face wash. So I'm gonna show you guys, because I was like in shock when I first saw this. So it actually comes out and it's like powder. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, you guys like see the little powders? It's just like little grains. Like, you see it? It's just like polvo. Like, literally, it's just polvo. So what you do is You put it in your hands, and when you're in the bathroom, you put it in your hand, you put a little bit of water, you mix it, and you wash your face. And it's really, really good because all the little grains, that like scrubs your face. And that's like, I've noticed a difference with that one as well. Like it's worked really well. So those are the two things I use to wash my face. That's it. The next thing I use, because like I mentioned before, like once I went on Accutane, like my face became so dry, guys. Like, and I mean like dry. Like I got to the point where my lips were like so cracked, I had to use this. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is called Aquaphor. And this is like intense stuff. It's called Immediate Relief for Severely Dry Lips. And I had to use this like literally like every 5 minutes because my lips were so dry. But this works miracles. So if you guys have chapped lips right now, especially in the winter time, go buy this. It works miracles, guys. So that's my chapstick. So going back to my lotion. So moisturizer. This sounds really, really, really weird, but I actually put this on my face, and it's called Cerave, and it's a healing ointment. So you think it's a lotion, you think it's a moisturizer, but guys, like this works miracles. And actually, like the texture of it, I don't know if you guys can see it, like right here. Let me see. The texture of it, it's almost like Vaselina. Like it's that feeling, like the petroleum, like jelly feeling, because it's really, really, really thick. But it works really well on your skin. Like it like moisturizes it, like it hydrates it, and it leaves it really soft and like really nice. So I've been using this for like the last 2 years, and this is pretty much all I like use when I really want to hydrate my skin. This is what I use. The next thing I started using, because I'm getting older, guys, and so I went the other day to the store, and I was like, okay, I'm looking for a serum for my face, like something to make me glow. So puse un yo, no, like I want to glow. And then they were like, are you sure you don't want like anti-aging serum? And I'm like, wait, what? They're like, yeah. They're like, how old are you? And I'm like, oh. So I tell them my age. They're like, yeah, maybe you should be buying like anti-wrinkle, anti-serum. And I'm like, oh, like I didn't think about that. But I'm like, okay, I'll take that then. So I went to Bare Minerals. I don't know if you guys can see this one too. It's called Bare Minerals, and it's called Brilliant Future. And it's called Age Defense Renew Serum. And this has actually been, like, I've noticed so much of a difference on my face with this, believe it or not. And this is the first bottle I've ever bought. And I'm almost done with it. I still have like a little bit left. You guys can see it, like it's right here. So I put like one drop, and then I spread it all over my face. Like, and I just use it every morning. It says you can use it day and night, but I've been using it just in the morning, guys, and it makes such a big difference, believe it or not. Like, I've noticed my skin like a lot better. You probably can't really tell here, but I feel it better, and I think that's something that I'm going to continue using. Once it finishes, like, I'll go buy another one because I love how it makes my face feel. So that's another thing I use in my face. And another one that is huge, guys. So when I started going to the Dermaplaning, it's called, I think it's like Alec Med Spa. So they do like different facials and like medical treatments and stuff for your face. So I went there, and she was like, okay. So she's like, do you use sunscreen? And I'm like, no. I'm like, in the summertime, like I'll spray a little bit on my hand and tap it on my face or whatever. But dude, that's usually it. That's usually when I know I'm gonna be like outside all day, right? So she was like, no. She's like, if you want to take care of your skin, like you have to put on SPF like every day. So sunscreen every day. She's like, I cannot stress the importance of that. And I'm like, really? She's like, yes. So she recommended a like a UV daily broad spectrum SPF moisturizer. And I was really skeptical at first because I'm not gonna lie, like I've tried so many like moisturizers with SPF, and I always break out. Like whether I like it or not, like it's not like severe, but like I can feel pimples coming up. And I'm like, I don't want to try like a cream. I don't want to try anything like that. That's why I only do the spray in the summer, because I know it's like a spray and it's lightweight. You pat it and that's it. But she was like, no, this one's really good. Like you'll be fine. It's light and it really works, and it's dermatology tested or whatever, recommended. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll try it, So I did, and it's been great. I don't know if you guys can see this one too. It's called Elta MD Skincare. And I got it at the derm's office, but you can pretty much buy it anywhere, because I saw it on Amazon too. And I think they even have it like at Ulta, Sephora. But This one, they have like a regular one and then they have a tinted one. So because obviously I want to hide my flaws, like this one's a little tinted, you can see it up here. So I just do like 2 pumps and then spread it all over my face. And obviously, like, I can't say I noticed the difference with this because it's just SPF, but obviously with the tint, it helps my face. Like I said, like kind of like a little concealer kind of a thing. But I really, really, really like this. So I'm obviously going to keep buying this because she said it's important and I want to take care of my skin. So recommend, guys, if you're not using an SPF, this is a good one. And let's see what else, guys. I don't know how much time I have. Oh, I think I'm over my time. So hold on. I'm almost done. I'm going to show you guys one more thing because I really, 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 really like this. So another thing that the place that I went to, the derm place, they recommended this, and it's called a Renew Serum, and it's kind of like a vitamin C, and it says helps stimulate mild exfoliation, improving the appearance of texture with retinol, glycolic acid, and salicylic acid. Level 1 smoothing draws out impurities, minimizes the look of pores for clear, refined skin. And it's kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is probably really bad. It's called Glow, and it's just, let's see, lady, here, Renew Serum. So this I only do once a week. I do like once a week, and the texture is just like an orangey texture. I don't know if you can really see it. It's just like a liquid. But it really, like, after I do the needle thing on my face with the roller, because it opens up my pores, then I'll put that on and I can feel it tingle like everywhere. And then the next morning it feels so like smooth, and it actually looks like I did something to myself in the morning, but it's just because I put that on the night before. So that's all I have, guys. I'll share more information about the stuff that I use. Everything you can find either at Target or Walmart or at Ulta, or you can just order online. Like, nothing's like exclusive or anything like that. It's affordable, which is what I love, because I have a hard time sometimes, like obviously like anybody else, you want to be on a budget, you don't want to spend a ton of money on things. But like I said, self-care, it's important. And taking care of yourself. Maybe you don't need obviously like all these things for your face, like a serum. Perhaps you don't want to do SPF or whatever the reason. But, you know, maybe just treat yourself to something, you know, once a month, or go, like I said, go to get a massage, or I don't know, do something where it's like you're taking care of yourself, because I think it's important. You know, if we don't take care of ourselves, then how are we taking care of others? Like, in a way, I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, so I just started doing it recently. Like I said, I started doing the Dermaplaning 3 months ago, and I love it. And I feel like obviously there's no way I'll ever be able to remove all my face scarring from when I had like severe acne. Like, I obviously won't be able to completely get rid of all my dark circles, like, you know, my dark spots and stuff like that. But, you know, like, I tried to do what I can without obviously going all like extra and stuff like that. But like I said, I think it's important taking care of yourself, doing it once a week. Hey, put on a facial while you're, I don't know, you're gonna get ready before bed, or before you're watching, you know, before when you're watching a show, or whatever it is. Do it with your friends, or maybe you don't want to do it alone. Do it with some of your friends when they're over, or when you're over there. Or anyways, make it fun, right? So that's all I had for you guys today. I thought it'd be a good topic because I was like stuck at the house all day, and then I didn't do anything to myself whatsoever. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions about whether it's like any acne questions, because like I said, mine was horrible, guys. Like, you guys can ask my friends. Like, it was really, really, really bad. So anything in regards to like acne, anything in regards to like the Dermaplaning, anything in regards to my little scrubber, I put it away already. This one, the Microneedling roller that I've been using for like the last, like, I don't know, like 3 months or 2 months or something like that. If you guys have questions about that, just let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them. And hopefully this helped some of you guys out with your routine, on just like whether it's washing up at night before you go to bed, or in the morning, or just doing something nice once a week. So that's all I have for you guys. Stay warm. It's supposed to be really cold again tomorrow, so layer up if you are going to go outside. Don't be outside more than like the needed time, because obviously exposure to the cold can cause obviously severe damage to our skin. So be careful, stay warm, and I'll see you guys next week.